Hi, I'm Cher Kaufmann. I'm international artist and author of the Artful Mandala coloring book and the Ancient Alchemy coloring book. But today I want to tell you a little bit about my book, Mandalas and More, a meditative drawing and coloring book for mind, body, and spirit. This is a drawing book that is so different than anything that's out there right now. It combines the idea of meditative drawing and how you can come up with your own designs and how you can embellish them with coloring. So if you've already been coloring, this is your next natural step into creating your own coloring designs for yourself. One of the things I really love about this book are the basic techniques that make it easy for anybody to learn, from any beginner to be able to learn step by step in ways that are simple and easy. But the way that it's worded is a way that can inspire even a seasoned artist. The other thing that I really love about this is that there are guided projects in this book, and I'll pull one up for you to see here. There are guided projects in this book that start out in a way that's very simple, but they get more complicated as you move through to challenge you a little bit into something that you might not even think about on your own. And they're really fun. They're a lot of fun, and they're totally different than what you might expect. Here's one that's just building with a pattern. And here's a step-by-step on how I used layering of cookie cutters, actually, as a way to get you started. So there's all different kinds of projects to get you started with prompts, because that's usually where people get stuck, is they're not sure where to start. Well, this book will give you a ton of ideas on how to start a drawing of your own. The next thing that I really love about this book is actually probably my personal favorite about this book are these pages that are called The Big Picture. They're very special in the sense that they take the lessons that are learned in meditative drawing and they translate them into a way that you can make it personal to your life. The things that we learn in meditative drawing actually have bigger implications on how you see the world, how you're inspired by a pattern, how you view flowers, how you look at textiles, or even patterns on a tissue box can inspire you to do meditative drawing. And so these special pages of The Big Picture teach you a little bit about how to take the lessons in meditative drawing out into the world. Another section that I really enjoy is learning how to do meditative mandalas. This book is unique in that it teaches you how to build mandalas organically, meaning you could literally just draw a circle in the center and begin your mandala through the pattern building that you learn in the book and move outward into creating your own design. But this book also teaches you how to use a circular grid and how to build different types of mandalas by using the circular grid. And there are circular grids that are provided for you in the book so that you can use them as a guide in creating your own style. In the area of the mandalas, when you're learning, it's very helpful to have a guide that takes you through step by step. And so this book has provided that for you. There are step-by-step visuals to help you build your own mandala. And then from there, you can take the supplied grids or even some of the starter pages and build your own. This book also has practical information about tools to get you started, especially for the beginner who's not quite sure what the difference is between certain pens or markers or pencils. There's a little bit of information to at least get you started on what to look for. The pages in the Mandala and More book are perforated, which means that you can tear them out and use your pages to follow along with each one of the projects. And the bonus thing that's at the very end of this book that I really love is there's an inspirational pattern list at the very end that gives you a ton of ways to look at the world for inspiration, for patterns, different ways to look at things in your house or just out on a walk to be inspired for patterns that you can use for your drawing. And the other thing that I love about this book is at the very end it also has a pattern library, which means it's got some designs here to get you started and also pages where you can add your own patterns as you begin to be inspired by the things that you see in your world around you. And there's something else that's kind of nice about this book that Once you begin to do your drawings and you're developing a style that's all your own, there's a whole section here that is about embellishing it with pencil shading and also by using colored pencils. And these two things here are enough to completely change your world on moving just from drawing into drawing and coloring, which is that bridge where people that have been doing their coloring books are not sure how to bridge into drawing. Well, this will get you into drawing. And if you're not familiar with coloring, this will help you get into coloring so that you can embellish it in your own way. So no matter which way that you're approaching meditative drawing, whether it's brand new to you or whether you're learning to do your own designs so that you can color them on your own, Mandalas and More is just such a fabulous book for this. I highly encourage you to check it out on your own. I'm Cher Kaufmann from the Drawing Desk. May you find more inspiration in your day.